My name is David Kanyile, and today we will talk about the stigma and discrimination associated with HIV and AIDS. Why do people discriminate against those who have HIV and AIDS? The stigma associated with HIV and AIDS is usually based on ignorance. Many people do not understand how the HIV virus works and are scared that they may contract the virus through casual contact with someone who is HIV positive. Many people believe that it is a person's own fault if he or she becomes infected with the disease, and therefore discriminate against them and their families. Discrimination can actually increase the risk of contracting HIV because people do not understand how the virus works. What does the law say about discrimination in the workplace? The South African Code of Good Practice on HIV and AIDS governs discriminatory action in the workplace. If you have HIV or AIDS, you cannot be discriminated against in the workplace with regard to recruitment, promotion, salary increases, training and development, benefits, and sick leave. You are entitled to work in a non-discriminatory environment and be protected from victimization within the workplace. This includes the following. HIV testing is not allowed as a precondition of employment without the permission of the labor courts. You have the legal right to keep your HIV status private. No employee is legally required to disclose their status to others without their own consent. If you disclose your status to your employer, fellow workers, or friends, they may not disclose your HIV status to others without your consent. Your employer is required by law to provide a safe working environment and train employees in universal precautions against HIV. Employees cannot be dismissed solely on the basis of their HIV status. Where an employee becomes too ill to perform their current work, an employer is obliged to follow acceptable guidelines regarding dismissal for incapacity. How can we go about changing people's attitude about the disease? This can be achieved by implementing a workplace program whereby you give people as much information on the disease as possible. This includes recognizing that HIV and AIDS does not discriminate. Anyone can get the virus. Realizing that it is possible for people to get HIV if they practice unsafe sex, or if their partner practices unsafe sex. Increase their understanding and compassion for people living with HIV and no longer judge them. Recognizing the impact of HIV and AIDS on the person's community and on the economy of the country. Making people comfortable about publicly buying condoms. Creating a supportive environment for people living with HIV and AIDS so that others can disclose their status without fear of rejection, discrimination, and stigma. And putting their own fears aside and recognize the benefits of getting tested and encourage others to get tested too.